Hey everyone, welcome to Mix It Up Art. Today we are going to be making this fancy goldfish using oil pastels and baby oil. To get started, you're going to get a sheet of white construction paper, and I want you to hold it landscape style so it's wider side to side than it is up and down. As always, I want you to start with a pencil, but I'm just going to start right away with a Sharpie so you can see it in the video. The first thing you want to do is find the middle of the paper and then go up and to the left a little bit, and we're just going to draw a small circle there. And you can fill that in. And then we're going to draw a bigger circle around that small circle. And then we're going to add in the fin. So we're going to go underneath of that circle. And we're just going to draw a wavy line that goes out, in, and back out. And then at the bottom here, it's going to come to a point, and we're going to follow that same shape back up and then connect it to the top. And now we're going to draw the body of the fish. So I'm going to draw the top of the fish here. So I'm going next to the eye and down a little bit. And I'm going to draw a big rainbow line, but it's going to kind of taper off a little bit to the right. Now we're going to draw the bottom of the fish. So I'm going to go down a little bit from this top line. I'm going to drag this out a little bit longer. So I'm leaving a little bit of room, and then I'm going to follow that same line and then drop it way down, connect it to the fin, and then just extend it from the other side of the fin, connecting it to the front for the face. Now I'm going to draw the other fin. So we're following this same shape here. I'm just extending out and then connecting up to the body. And now we'll close this off at the tail, so just a little line. And for the fin, we're going to be using a combination of curved lines and kind of squiggly lines. So we're going to start with some curved lines. So we're starting at the top here and then just curving down. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but we're going to curve out, in, and then down. And then we're going to curve it up, kind of like you're making a lobster claw, and I'm making this a little bit squiggly at the bottom. So now we're going to add in another one, kind of the same thing, just above that, squiggly at the bottom, bring it back up and in. And then at the bottom here, we're just drawing a wavy line to connect to the fins. And we're going to draw another one, comes out, squiggles down, comes to a point. And you can really add as many or as little fins as you want. I just like it to be super full. So I'm going to add another one at the top here, kind of wavy and squiggly, coming to a point. And now we're going to add in some lines for the fins. So just some curved lines or some wavy lines. It can be however you want to make them, just to give the fin some texture. So now we're going to draw the dorsal fin. So I'm starting just above the eye, and I'm going to draw a wavy line that kind of angles a little bit to the right. And then I'm going to do a wavy line that kind of follows the curve of the fish. And then we'll connect it to the back with a wavy line and then add in some more wavy lines for some texture for that fin. And now we're going to add in the background. So we're basically going to be adding in some wavy lines that kind of go on different angles so they connect to each other. So see how I kind of made that on a diagonal there. And then I'm going to draw another line that connects to that and goes up. And basically we're just trying to have these lines all kind of like run into each other so they're not perfectly vertical. And it's going to make it look like the ocean or seaweed. I don't know, it just gives it like a cool design to it. But like anything else, I mean, you can make this however you want. All right, so now we can get our oil pastels, and we're gonna start by coloring the eye. I'd like you to use a cool color for this because it's gonna help it kind of pop out, but you can use any color that you want. I'm gonna choose to use this royal blue here. And when you're coloring with the oil pastels today, I still want you to press firm, but I don't want you to color it in perfectly. Like I want you to leave a little bit of paper space. And now what we're going to do is color in the background. So I'm going to be using cool colors for this, and I'm going to color in a zigzag, pressing firmly, but really not worrying about the extra paper space. And what I want to do is choose 2 to 3 different colors for each space, depending on the length of them. And when I'm doing this, you can pretty much use any cool colors next to each other, with the exception of purple and green. Since they are both secondary colors, when they mix together, they kind of make like a brownish shade. It just doesn't look great together. It's not that you can't do it. I just try to usually keep like blue in between them if I'm going to have a section with purple and green. So I'm also trying to pay attention to make sure that I'm not putting the same color next to each other in each space, just to kind of separate the space a little bit more and give it some variety. So once the background is done, we are going to color in the fish. So I'm actually going to be using a red to just kind of outline all of the lines that I drew. So I'm going around the perimeter of the fish inside of that line that I drew, not on the outside, and then drawing over top of those texture lines as well with the red. Once I'm done outlining with the red, I'm going to get this kind of golden yellow color. And this is what I'm going to fill in the rest of the fish with. So again, press firm, color in zigzags, and leave a little bit of paper space. Now, once everything is colored in, we are going to get some baby oil and a Q-tip, and we are going to start to paint. So I'm going to start with the fish here, and what I'm gonna do is kind of swirl around in a circle around the edge. So I'm just kind of focusing on the red section here, just blending that. Then once I'm done with all of the red, I'm going to use the clean side of the Q-tip and I'm going to finish blending the rest of the fish, focusing on that yellow section and blending that into the red. Now you might have too many swirl marks, so if that happens, you can just go back with your finger and kind of blend out some of the swirl to make it nice and smooth. Now, once you're done coloring in your fish, you are going to get a new Q-tip and you are going to blend the cool colors. So I'm going to blend the eye first, and I'm actually going to add in a little bit of purple highlight. So that's the cool thing. If you're like not happy with the color, you just add in a little bit more oil pastel and then blend again. Now for the background, you want to make sure that when you are blending, you are still staying inside of the line. So you don't want to blend everything together. You want to do like one section at a time, just like you colored it. And I am going to be using a lot of different Q-tips. So what will happen is the Q-tip is going to pick up some of the color and basically like it becomes like a paintbrush with paint on it, which is great for when you're trying to blend the colors together in one section. But then sometimes when you're going from like one section to another, it'll carry that same color over. So just, make sure you're paying attention to that and switching out whenever you need a new Q-tip. And that's all there is to our fancy goldfish using oil pastels and baby oil. If you want to leave me a comment or tweet me a picture, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at MixItUpArt. And as always, have fun.